Alienware? Right here. That's right. We're finally doing it. The All Alienware gaming setup. Is it the finest esports apparel that money can buy? Or is it such overpriced plasticky junk that you'd be better off with a literal game gear? There's only one way to find out. By donning this out of this world exploration cap and visiting the home planet of Alienware. And also visiting the planet of our sponsor. Psst, you like gaming? Well, the folks over at Build Redux do too, and their mission is to help you build the gaming rig of your dreams. Just pick your parts and let them take care of the rest. Check out Build Redux at the link below to learn more. Kicking things off, we've got a computer.
Yeah, this is a somewhat notorious computer.
Oh, Mr. McGregor, why did you do that? All I wanted to do was drink in your bar. Notorious. Sorry, the Aurora R15. What's the problem with it? Oh, I see the problem. Where's the air for the GPU?
Yeah.
I mean, there's one fan here, but like, wow, that's not a good design.
Yeah, and also they spent all this time making this massive plastic shroud to angle this case at a diagonal that does nothing for it.
It looks cool. But out with the old, in with the new. I'm not actually sure that this is a design improvement. To their credit though, that is an awful lot of ventilation. That's a big improvement on the side.
Their big claim is that they were able to reduce the size of the case by 40% without changing the interior. That's how much space they wasted by putting it on an angle. We've also improved the actual front ventilation by allowing for slightly larger gaps in the front.
But then they've removed a fan. There's
Yeah.
only one intake fan now.
Yeah, they did do that.
Maybe the issue is just that we're configured with a lower end GPU and we don't need the second fan. To their credit though, this is something that Dell Alienware and some of the other big OEMs do a lot better than custom builders. This GPU is not friggin' going anywhere no matter what happens to this thing in shipping. I'm just curious. Will this just go on here? You know what? I think it might if it wasn't for this top piece here. It's got the same funky motherboard. Oh, I get it. All the front I/O is just right on the board, so there's no internal wiring. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. And while it might not have the same out-of-this-world looks as the older chassis, it's a lot more practical, and it's got it where it counts. It's got a 13700F 16-core processor, 8 performance, 8 efficiency cores, and a 4070 Ti, meaning we should be able to get some pretty good gaming performance out of this thing, as long as the thermal design doesn't suffocate our hardware like the old one had a tendency to do. I think I'll put you here.
This configuration will cost $18.99.
Okay. Considering the specs, that's not bad.
But will the peripherals be reasonable too?
Do we really need this many?
I brought you choices.
Gosh. No offense to Alienware, but why do they even need all these different peripherals when people can just buy ones from Logitech?
Wow.
Well, no, it's a legitimate question.
You're gonna make Dell cry.
Well,
we got everything in both colors and all of the different types. So there's a lot of different
hey,
things
these
here.
look like giant ear pods.
Oh, they kind of do. Sick. First impressions. What?
69, oh wait, are these wireless?
Yes, they are the tri-mode wireless.
$119.99.
It's a little bit more than that. You're going up.
$149.99?
200.
Wait, 200.
That's what they have it listed on their website.
That's a little unfortunate. With the depth of these ear cups and with how padded they are, my earlobes are already touching against the hard plastic here. You know what though? It feels like they have mics on the inside. Do these have active noise cancellation? They do.
They do, wow.
That helps justify the price at least.
I actually covered their lower end ones, the 720Hs, on short circuit. They didn't have that many features. They also kind of sucked.
I don't want to be a total hater or anything, but boy, I wouldn't pay $200 for these. They're already uncomfortable and I've been wearing them for about 10 seconds.
On my head, I found them to actually be pretty comfortable.
The ANC bump, that's what's hitting my ears though.
Let me try these ones.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right there. The lower end ones are more comfortable, I think.
This is way more comfortable and it has a retractable mic rather than a removable one.
I guess with this one, their angle was you could wear them out. I mean, you might get bullied, but you could wear them out.
I think I'm gonna stick with the 720Hs for my All Alienware setup here. Just gotta adapt the Type-C wireless dongle to a Type-A and then plug that into the PC. Yo, dog, I heard you like dongles, so I dongled your dongle. Whoop, why don't we talk keyboards next?
Sure.
We got the 420K, which we obviously have to choose for the memes. Oh, okay, hold on a second. They got some cute little dials over here on their full-sized. What is this? It only goes left and right. This is for like when you're trying to escape a stun lock or whatever.
So you have a knob and like a rocker.
Curiously cheap printing on some of the keycaps. Look
Actually,
at this.
it's double shot PBT.
Yeah, they're double shot except where they put stickers on them.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yikes. To their credit though, it's a solid enough feeling board, so if you're into the whole Cherry MX Red, I guess these probably are, yep, switch thing, then you'll be pretty happy with this. Wait, what?
You said,
why do they need this? Okay, you put your 2.4 gigahertz dongle there, and then you can have a charging thing, and then it can break away.
yeah, so you
And
can
it's
have
magnetic.
you have cableless on your desk, and you just have this, like say at the back of your table.
Yeah.
You're done. You slide up and you charge.
Yeah. Now I feel like I got hosed now that I saw that cool interface on the other one. This is just a USB-C port. I saw the cutout and I thought the cool thing would go in there, but it doesn't. All right, that's fine. I'm still going for the 10 keyless. $79.99.
Double it.
Oh. This one's not even wireless though.
So I'm wondering if maybe the pricing issue is coming from the Dell thing, where you always have it on sale, right?
Well, how much is it on sale?
$120.
That's still too much.
It's better. It's really hard to justify a lot of the gaming keyboard prices these days when you can get like a Zoom 65 or whatever, a really nice custom keyboard for a very similar price.
Okay. Who knows though? Maybe I'm gonna start, popping headshots like nobody's business, and I'm gonna be like, Alienware for life. Now I'm almost afraid to guess at the price of these mice because I am not getting any better at this.
You do have a chance at redemption. The full-size keyboard, what do you think that's priced at?
Well, I mean, given what this one was, $300, I don't know.
You're close, $289.
Oh my gosh.
But just $200 on sale.
How about this mouse? RGB Alien, Type-C interface, 26,000 DPI. It comes with a little Type-C thing with 5 little contact points here, and then a little breakaway majig that can hold the, there you go, wireless dongle, and also, okay, this is actually pretty cool. Plug in power, so you can just charge like that. Boop, breakaway, breakaway. How you doing these days, Kelly Clarkson? $99.99.
$150.
I hate DPI switch buttons that are on the bottom of the mouse. It's like having a charging port on the bottom of the mouse. Like, what are you, an idiot?
It's got 420 hours of battery life.
Are they just straight memeing with this thing? Like, I don't get it.
Listen, man, aliens.
Okay, why don't we have a look at the 620M? Is this a left-handed mouse? Wait, no. It's just an ergo right-handed mouse that I didn't quite understand at first.
Everyone who's looked at this in the office has had the exact same thought. It's
Looks like it should be a left-handed mouse, but no, it actually does feel pretty good in the right hand. This should be no more than $79.99.
Oh, you just think about it for a little bit longer, maybe. You know what it's gonna be.
What? No, I don't know what it's gonna be. 26,000 DPI, okay, so still high-end sensor. $89.99.
It is $99.99. $79 on sale.
Okay.
But it is also the Dell thing of estimated value.
What does estimated value mean?
So Dell on their website, they list the pricing of their products by giving you an estimated value and then giving you the amount that you save. So everything's permanently on sale.
I thought that was illegal.
Well, they explain it. It's based on industry data. So they're not actually listing it at that price. They're calling it savings by just having a cheaper product than the made up number that they chose.
I don't just want to be a hater here. Give me something good.
Oh,
Desk pad.
I have no
All
idea.
right. Oh.
I have no idea if this is good. I haven't touched it.
Okay.
I'm seeing this when you are. Oh, it's very small.
Is there anything bigger?
They sent us like 10 of them, but I think they're all the same size of box.
How much is this mouse pad? If this is more than $19.99.
Mouse pads are
$14.99.
Mouse pads are only bundled,
Okay.
so free.
That is fine. It's got a non-slip backing, stitched edge. You know what? As bundled mouse pads go, that's pretty good. No hate, Alienware, no hate.
Do you know what we can trust to be good from Alienware?
What?
Displays.
Oh yeah, that's probably true actually.
So,
okay. We got options here, it looks like.
Yes.
500 hertz gaming display. I already know that this thing is absolutely sick. It's not cheap, but it has differentiating features that kind of justify it. Or the QD-OLED 34-inch ultra-wide.
They also sent over one of their more mid-range monitors. It's a 27-inch, 165 hertz, 1440p panel.
Does it have an actual G-Sync module in it? Or is it just G-Sync ready?
It's a G-Sync compatible with FreeSync Premium Pro.
$349?
$399.
I mean, you know what? That actually seems like probably a better match for our system anyway. Why don't we go with this?
Sure.
Why is a laptop part of this?
Because
that's heavy.
They sent us a laptop. I don't know, game on the
Game
side.
while you game?
Streaming computer.
You know, I do kind of like the Caboose I/O system though. Everything's at the back, got your Thunderbolt, micro SD, okay, sure. Not a huge fan of the headphone jack at the back. Type-C display port out, couple Type-A's, mini display port out. Actually, pretty good modern I/O.
Is there no ports on the sides whatsoever?
Nope. I don't like ports on the right on a gaming laptop, just because that's where my mouse is. Don't mind it on the left. Don't mind like if a micro SD was on the front or on the side or something like that. I think I'd probably prefer that. And I love their RGB trackpads.
It actually looks so cool.
So cool.
Yeah, it's kitted out with a 13900 and a 4080.
Of course it is.
Mobile, so
who knows
depending
what that
on
means.
the wattage.
Based on how much heatsink there is in it, I'd say it probably does all right though.
Yeah.
There's no way this is less than like $2,600 US.
$2769.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good then.
Another thing Dell does well is laptops.
Yeah.
Though Alienware's had a rocky history with those.
That is a really funky foot.
It goes all the way around.
And it makes sure that it's gonna be able to get some intake no matter what you put it on. Kinda smart. Holy crud, there's a lot of fans in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can count.
We should get something running on it. I want to hear it scream.
Oh. They sent a webcam.
Yeah, there's some essentials that Alienware doesn't have, like a webcam. So we got the Dell version of it.
Cool.
We also got a dual charge dock for your desk, for your peripherals. This actually looks...
That was not my fault. Is this a little tiny sound bar?
Yeah, it's a little Dell soundbar. It's compatible with some of their monitors. It just magnetically clips on the bottom of it. Sick, perfect.
What's this charge dock for, Adam?
It's just nice to have at your setup. It's got a wireless charger on the front. You got a USB extension, you got Ethernet.
For what?
Charging stuff. It just seemed like it felt like we were a little sparse for stuff from Alienware and I wanted to add a little something something. Listen, sometimes a gamer gotta get work done too.
Okay, the dock is powered, but it unfortunately uses a permanently attached Type-C cable, meaning that it has to be exactly this distance from whatever it's docking with. Does it at least charge this thing?
It does USB power delivery.
But does this laptop do USB power delivery? The answer is no.
Dang.
Wait, yes, the answer is yes. Okay, good. Show me that RGB, let's go. Hey, not bad. It occurs to me though, we haven't talked about the chair I'm sitting in. I know that gaming chairs typically start in the 350 to 400 range. Whether they should or not is a whole other topic of discussion. We're not gonna get into that today. This seems pretty mid as far as gaming chairs go. Little bit of left to right adjustment, a little bit of forward back adjustment, no removable armrests or anything. It does go all the way back, okay, so that's good, but my chair does do this. I'm gonna say with Alienware tax, they want like 500 bucks for this.
It's actually just
$429.
Okay. It's priced like any other gaming chair. It's, actually, you know what? That foam is not bad. It's deep and it's firm. So you shouldn't have as much butt asleep effect as you would on some gaming chairs where you're basically just 10 minutes in, sitting on a piece of plywood.
Yeah, your butt's never gonna be asleep when it's deep and firm. It's not so secretly a Vertigear chair.
Really?
Mm-hmm. All of the marketing on their website links to Vertigear videos.
Interesting. The last time I looked at anything from Vertigear, it was awful.
Yeah, this is actually not too bad.
They've improved.
Good job, Vertigear. Good
All
job,
right,
Alienware.
Vertigear. Let's try out that soundbar. It's USB only. I suspect it doesn't sound very good. Can confirm, Adam, the speakers do come out the front here. What was the price of this? You know what? It's a business solution. I'm gonna guess it's like $100.
Actually, you're spot on.
Really?
Yeah, it's $100.
Wow, that sucks. These have a pretty okay soundstage.
Yeah?
When that loading screen hit, I actually thought the sound was coming out of some speakers next to the monitor.
They also support Dolby Atmos. It's not the most contrasty monitor, but it does look fine. Yeah, the lights are not doing it any favors.
It's pretty good. I would game on this all day, no problem. I mean, I would try anyway. I'm not promising to be any good. Ooh. No. And I died. Cool. Hey, you know what though? Credit to our computer for being pretty darn quiet.
But are the thermals any good?
Oh, how are our thermals? I mean, our GPU is sitting at 70 degrees. We're relaunching the game because we want to see the monitor running in HDR mode. It's Display HDR 600 certified, which means you're not going to get that dazzling effect that you would from something that can do 1,000 nits peak brightness or more. But it should be at least a little better than something that's Display HDR 400.
You can see a little better.
Yeah, you actually can see a little better. So that's good. Everything's on Epic, and it's actually still running pretty good. I mean, you can fault the 40 series for its value, but you can't really fault the 40 series for its performance. We're getting near 100 FPS pretty consistently in here. And over here, you've been just playing with this laptop trying to get the fans to rip, hey?
Yeah.
These are very crunchy key switches.
Yeah, they're mechanical.
Interesting. These have an extremely high actuation force at the very, very top of the keystroke, and then they just give way. I am not a huge fan, to be perfectly honest with you.
No, you like a little travel before you're...
Yeah.
I think they made the right call not going with a massive trackpad. I've seen some gaming laptops go with like obscenely large trackpads for something that I don't really want. I'm on a gaming laptop. I have a mouse. High performance mode enabled. Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
You can smell the heat.
Yeah, we got a couple more FPS there too. Look at that. Okay. That's a little less tolerable. Hold on. But what if I had headphones on? Close back headphones, the solution to all our problems. In conclusion, not a ton of huge surprises here. Dell's core competencies remain what they were before. Monitors, laptops, and as long as you don't mind the trip to Proprietaryville and a little bit of a price premium, desktop computers. As for the rest, I'd say the peripherals are suitably adequate, if not the best priced options on the market. Like this mouse in particular is fine. But when you compare against other trendier products that are, for example, super light or have extras like side scrolling, it's not really gonna stand up, at least for the price. With that said, if you got yourself a whole Alienware gaming setup, I don't think you have any excuse for losing either. And that's really all you can ask for at a certain point if you're just, rich grandma trying to set up your grandson with a, sick gaming setup. You know what else rich grandma could check out? Our sponsor.
Bessie! Here in Vancouver, the weather can be so unpredictable, but thankfully, we have a secret weapon, Bessie. They claim their shoes are 100% waterproof thanks to their Dymatex technology. Even the most torrential downpours don't stand a chance. But then you look outside and boom, it's sunny again. While those aren't your boring, sometimes garish rain boots, Vessies are stylish and fashion-forward, meaning you can wear them out anytime. They're also stretchy and comfortable, so putting on a pair of Vessies is a breeze. And thanks to their sock-like fit, you'll feel like you're walking on a cloud. So go treat your feet. Head over to vessie.com/LinusTechTips and get 15% off your purchase with code LinusTechTips.
If you guys enjoyed this video, why don't you check out the All ROG PC? It was a while ago, but ASUS has quite the ecosystem and it's worth comparing.